is on.
This
Yeah.
is
Do
a
we
rabbit. Excuse
need
me.
live streaming, by the way?
I think
So
it's
Mhm.
so to finish up life support, I think what we need to do is to
Mhm.
get this list updated and
Mhm.
verified. So we
Mhm.
verify the list that it's good to go. And
Mhm.
then I mean for the email draft, I think we're okay, right? So this is what we are gonna
Um,
use.
let me reread it again. But the email just needs like a fresh eye and can be edited. Yeah, there's some stuff in red and the bottom needs to be edited a little bit.
Yeah, I can give it the final touch. But I mean, we can move forward. Then we can always improve it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
But I think we're good for now. We have the
Mhm.
email.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's focus on the list. Let's get the list. So Mel, do you have anyone you want to add?
I emailed you the list of people to add.
Perfect.
And to be clear, I don't want the email sent out until there's a final review, you know? I know it's still being worked on, but I think we have a good draft of it. Yeah.
Yeah, then we can improve it. I mean, but if we all agree this is what we're gonna
Basically
include,
say.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
the final touch and final review and send it. I
Yeah.
mean, send it
Yeah.
once we have the verification for the list. We still need to verify the list.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anything else on this one? I think it's okay.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, but who's gonna do it? The
I'm
Uh,
gonna
list?
I'm gonna do it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what email client are you using?
I'm gonna
Just
send I'm gonna send the list on Discord and on for you, Mel. I'm gonna send it on the partners email so that
Does okay.
you can verify. You can give your agreement. Verification
Okay.
is just that we will all agree that this is the list that we're gonna send the invitation to.
Yeah, it's just that I mean, I do always prefer when I'm doing email lists to use a mail client like MailChimp or Constant Contact. I don't know if you've heard of these before, but they provide analytics, which is very useful. So, because you can know, you can schedule it, you could see how many people open it, you could see what time they open it, you can beta test certain things. It's more interactive. You can actually put pictures in it. I'm not saying it needs to be for this time, but in the future. So you got so you're not using like an email client. You're just using Gmail, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use FQN because I mean, if we wanna use Mailchimp, it's okay, but we need to include it in the. We can do that. I mean, I don't think there's any problems. I can do Mailchimp with this FQN Gmail, right? If you wanna do that.
Yeah, of course. You can do it. I think once you set it up
Mailchimp.
in MailChimp, then you can copy paste and duplicate it and resend it again and again. And with templates, you can pay as you go, but I really do think that it is valuable. Even when I'm sending it out to 30, any more than 5 to 10 people for something like a this is kind of a recruitment campaign. It's nice to see how many times they open it, and it's nice, right now we just have Word, but it's actually way easier for people when there's a little bit of pictures, or it's easier with a button so that they can click as opposed to a link, but it just causes more work. So I'm just a little concerned if you even know how to use MailChimp, and is
No,
it
I know
too
how
much
to use
work?
it. It's okay. I can set it up. The thing is that I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect now, right? Let's have what we agreed. Let's start with that, and then we can keep improving that for the next. I mean, we're gonna send this email basically every week, right? Every week, every 2 weeks. So we can definitely make it always better. But for the moment, I think we have a good start. So we're gonna send the invitation.
For I'm looking at my pricing, and I think if you have less than 500 contacts, it's fine. It's still free. But overall, it is just, again, like, Jay's not as concerned as I am, but it is like people's first impression, like totally
mhm.
like they haven't seen we have this list, but they haven't heard from us sometimes in 5 years, 10 years. We've been doing this 15 years. So it's like people haven't seen it, you know? So I don't want to, it's a balance between delaying it to having, wow, this is different, and having that really nice first impression, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's because they really haven't heard from us. If it's just Mamoon and you know, Stacy and stuff, I don't really care. Just send Gmail. But a lot of, if it's the long list that we're sending, that's where I am a little concerned that it could be just for a little bit more effort, like 1 hour on MailChimp, and it's like more of this, you know, this, wow, I haven't heard from them. Wow, looks nice. You know, you get that impression, and oh yeah, let me get involved, you know? Or if it's the links and the way that we had it before, and just this, it's literally the same, then nothing's changed for 15 years, you know? We've been doing that same style, you know, which makes me feel like we are still in the 80s or the 90s, at least, you know, 2000s, sorry, the 2000s.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I mean, anyways, what I'm concerned at the moment is to get the verification on the list. So if you're saying that we don't have agreement for the invitation yet, I'm perfectly fine. Let's improve it until we have agreement that we're all in agreement that it's ready to go. So I don't think it's gonna
Well, what do
go
you guys
today.
think? I'm okay with it going out sooner than later. If you guys just want to get it done, then I can finish the email up and improve it and let it go out this way. I'm just saying there might be added benefit with that. But I know Jay would probably vote to just get it out, even the email you had, you know? He's more focused on the structure and the internal things, which you guys just went over. Yeah.
Well, I don't. What I would do is I would make assumptions. I would just go on with the work. So let's get the list updated. Let's get the list verified, and then now we have clarity that you're not in agreement for what we have now as an invitation. So let's improve it until we can all agree that it's good to everybody, right? So I mean, let's just follow the process.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So
Okay, so let's give it a little bit more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be updating the list. I'm gonna send the list for verification. I'm gonna be working on the invitation itself more, and then we have. I mean, we discussed that. We get agreement on that. I will set up Mailchimp as well. See Mailchimp and everything, and sure. I mean, I have no problems. Better to wait
If you do MailChimp,
one day more than
Mhm.
and do a better work for sure.
If you do the MailChimp, then make it something that I can also, a shared account, so I can also go in, and I'm really good with MailChimp as well too.
Mhm.
And when you say verification, I'm very confused. What do you guys mean by verification of the emails?
Verification that we have agreement on the list that the policies have been followed. Right. So
With
we have.
emails? No,
It depends.
verification of the
Everything.
email.
Everything. We
Oh.
verify everything, right? So we do a double, triple check. We have agreement that the list, like for example, for the list, we have agreement that the list is okay. We haven't forgotten about anybody. We have followed policies, and that we're all in agreement that this is the final list. So the list becomes verified.
I get it. I get it now. Line 218 to 220. Just that it's okay. Pinda, and it's okay. Okay. What's good about MailChimp is that, like, I thought you were talking about for a second, it you know, if it bounces or a bad email and stuff like that, it automatically shows all that kind of stuff. So okay, that's fine.
I agree with you. Let's use that. Want to use that?
Okay.
There's no problem. I mean, we can improve the work to have a better goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Anything else here on life support?
Nope, not right now.
Joyce?
So you will verify first from Jay, right?
Yeah, from everybody,
Yes.
right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna update the list of invitees. Gonna send it
Yeah.
out for verification to everybody, to us and everybody. Once we have verification, then we move forward with the invitation, right?
Okay.
And
And
once
they might have somebody to invite also, right?
once we have verification on that, we can send it out. Emails and posting is the third responsibility. So now we're still responsibility 1.
Mm-mm.
Right. So,
Okay,
okay.
let's go to CCC.
So,
Okay.
ready to go to the next topic?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do the next
So,
topic. Okay.
So we are in tab
topic 3.
topic 3. Okay.
So CCC or the pipeline, the list of website.
I think CC
Um.
because Mel is here, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Let's do. Let's.
Profit.
Well, I guess CC. Yeah. Let's talk about CC. CCC and the list of websites. Sort of. Yeah.
So what Jay just assigned me to do is to send out a voting form with the list of websites that we want to prioritize, right? So the ones that we are discussing now are the following, right? We have the umbrella showcase website. We have SVG, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We have the sponsorship program. We have the Live Support Alliance program. We have the contributors, how we call it? Contributors
Cooperative.
cooperative ship, right?
Cooperative.
Yeah, like community network, kind of, right? Then we have the fundraising. Correct?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Then the pipeline.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry.
5. I'm missing anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Pipeline.
6.
Pipeline.
I put
The
the old
pipeline.
ones here.
Right,
So.
the pipeline experience.
Mhm.
What else is the other one? SVG, FQ, again. Sponsorship. It's there already. It's there.
So I'm going to include all these websites into a voting form, and we see which one we want to prioritize for the launch.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I just want to be clear about what the status is with everything because maybe I missed a meeting, but is this correct that these are not, it's like basically 0%, like this is a brand new, right? Like these are 0%, and then this is like maybe 50%, right? SV, right?
SVG, SVG, yeah, maybe a bit more than 50%. I would say it's 70, but the Umbrella Showcase website is 0. SVG is 70. The sponsorship program we have, we already have one that we are wanna work, right? Sponsor. Let me see if I can find the website. WC. PC. Can't find. So we already have a website that we can use here. Okay.
Okay, then the
Sponsor.
let's see.
WCTC.
There's CCC, and then there's this.
WCTC.
So we have this one here that we would improve, right? Update. So for the sponsorship program, then for the Live Support Alliance program, yeah, then contribute cooperative, we have the community network, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Okay.
I will look. I look for the links. I have them. I think.
You have the
Here.
links. Okay. Okay.
Then
I
for the
think so.
fundraising, we have that umbrella crowdfunding. We all need to work on them, update them, improve them, and everything. But we're not starting from zero. That's the idea.
I just want, yeah, uh, because I don't want to do anything that if we're so close to launching some of them already, it's better to finish what we already have than to start working on 8 different ones. And I'm not really clear on, I wasn't in the meeting where all of a sudden you guys decided. Honestly, I was just trying to, I would rather have focused on just finishing SVG instead of now creating like 8 different ones. So I'm a little confused. So just trying to get this clear why we need all these other ones, so, and how much work it's going to take to do it, and why it can't all be one thing is
Right.
my
So,
question.
yeah. So what
Yeah.
happened is the following, right? So we were very close in SVG, right? So we focused on SVG. We got SVG basically almost ready, and we're very close to launch. Correct.
Yeah.
So what happened is that we had our first taxes deadline
Mm-hmm.
for January 31st,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a disaster. It was a disaster. Mainly, we ignored all our, let's say, our culture, our vision, how we do things. Right? We were ignoring
Oh, right.
too much
Okay.
things to just push SVG forward. So
Oh.
I got. I said, all right, I'm not comfortable in launching SVG. We're not ready. We cannot launch a website that we say we're gonna give that and that, and it's not true. We're not at this point. So we made a step back, and we said, okay, we need to bring back the SVG is not something separated from FQN. It's
Mm-hmm.
part of FQN, so we need to bring back the policies, bring back the organization. And while we're doing that, we noticed we evolved to this new model, right?
Mm-hmm.
We evolved to this new model.
Right.
So yeah, so and also we said, all right, so but we launched SVG, we're not ready. If it doesn't work, it's the only income source. So why don't we already launch something that has more income sources, right, than just
Mm-hmm.
SVG? So sponsorship
Mm-hmm.
program, SVG, the fundraising, right? All of this,
Mm-hmm.
so that we have a much better probability of success. So we go big, we go bigger, we
Mm-hmm.
step back, we get organized again, and also we evolved into this new model that's working very well. So this is happening. We're so well more organized and everything. We bring the whole team up to speed. All right, we work back on training, onboarding of the team, because
Mm-hmm.
we're too dysfunctional as a team, and which
Mm-hmm.
this is happening. And so yes, I mean we took this decision, right,
Mm-hmm.
to launch more, to have an umbrella showcase website where we have all our what we're active at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So obviously we're going. It's going to take. We estimate at least 2-3 months to launch.
Okay.
But we would, as soon as a website is ready, we would do a soft launch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering, I'm doing a copy of, okay, I don't know if you're in the document. Are you still in the document?
I'm here in the notes. Yeah.
Can I delete 26 to 33? Because then we already have it from number 1 to 8, right? This is old notes. So SVG umbrella, that's already
Yeah.
duplicate.
Yeah.
All this is all garbage, right? This is all duplicate. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, was there a reason why you guys can't umbrella some of it? Like, I know that it has to be a decision, but let's say number 6. I'm sorry, let's just start with what we did today. Number 4, I'm can be sort of umbrellaed under cause collective, I think, you know, like why can't that what be a page of, I just think to me, this is my personal opinion, just offhand, and then get everyone's feedback, but these maybe should be the two main websites, and then this is like a page under this one, and then cause collective is our frontward facing one, so I can see this one
So
being under
for
this
us
one.
is the opposite. So we
Really?
are we are a MO, right? So we are more multi-organizational entities. So because CCC is just one entity that we use when best applicable to develop our programs and our work, right? For example, SVG, under SVG we have all, as under SVG we also would have as a partner a good cost group for all the grants, these kind of things, right? So Cost Collective would go as a website, would go under probably the sponsorship program, right? We would put it under the sponsorship program or under the Life Support Alliance program website, right? It would be showcased there, right? So that's how the websites are not about a single entity, because every program, every initiative, every income, every client work, right? Services that we give for income client work, we can work to accomplish that using all the resources that we have. So using all the various entities that we have.
Okay, well then we don't have to spend today's call going over, because I would love a description and the point of each website, because it doesn't, I could easily in my mind see everything going two websites, and then each one, like I have, that would be the one, and that could be one, a page, a page, a page, a page, you know, and just having two websites we send to people. This is more of the for-profit network website, and this is more of like the nonprofit community arm, but then they can have different pages on it, you know. But I mean, two brands, you know, now I just feel like there's so many different brands, like even in the description we're calling it FQN, then we're calling it social value group, now then we have Unity, you know, and then we have CCC, and even Stacy's confused, David's like, I don't even know what you guys are doing. It's so confusing, you know.
Right. So yeah. So we want to make it very. Instead, we want to exactly. You have this confusion, and this is going to take away this confusion. So the umbrella website, we still don't have a name, all right? But probably it's going to be like the FQN
Yeah,
umbrella
I'm thinking
showcase
that's FQN.
umbrella. Yeah,
Yeah.
we still haven't figured out a name. We see it later. Umbrella showcase website, right? It's going to be a very simple website, 1-2 pages, okay, where we're going to say, if you need sponsorship, please, this is where you want to go. So you go into the website, and there you get all the details for the sponsorship. So this is what we do. We do this, this, and that. So if you want to know more, or you're interested in our sponsorship program, then you go into the sponsorship website, where we would have sponsorship with the ULLC, CCC, WCTC, the trusts, depending on what you're looking for. Then, if you're interested in professional accounting and taxes filing services, here is where we provide our. Here's more details to how we provide our external client work, right? So then you go into SVG and you have all the details on SVG, but the umbrella is always FQN, all right? So we came to the obvious conclusion that we cannot separate FQN from all the rest. FQN is everything, is the tissue that connects all these dots, right? So we have various programs, various work that services that we provide, and we're going to showcase them all into this FQN umbrella showcase, which is going to be very simple, one page that basically links you to more details depending on what you need.
I just feel like you don't need a table of contents, like sort of. Do you need an umbrella showcase website. Like it's almost like you know, you open a book, it's like a agenda. This is a table of contents. You guys want that, you know, an umbrella showcase. That's okay, but then put social. Okay, then I guess social value group. It's more for client services. Sponsorship program, I still think could be under the main website, number one. I don't know why it really needs a second one. And then still don't understand why that one, 1C, needs to be a different website, you know? But we don't, you know, once you guys, maybe I need to see it more.
So the FQN,
Mhm.
this website is, as the name says, it's an umbrella showcase website. So it showcases our websites that we are currently active and have all the details for you to become a client or to join a program. So this would just showcase what we are and what we are doing, right? Very simple, very direct, without too many details. This is what
No,
we
I got
are.
it.
For
I got
20
it.
years, we've developing new educational, new economic, and new decision-making
I
models.
get it. I get it.
And this is what we are today. We're active in doing, in developing, right? So, boom, professional accounting and taxes filing services, SVG, fundraising for causes, well, the umbrella crowdfunding website, our live support alliance program, boom, the website brings you there. The sponsorship program, right? It's a big part. There you go, where you can go do all on the sponsorship program. You can do all the application, and it explains you in detail what it is, what is not, all the different types of sponsorship that you can apply, right? Then the contributors cooperative FQN community is more about all the community equity, becoming a member. That you're not just a client, or you're just. I mean, you become a member. You have rights for voting. I mean, our methodology, our identity, or these kind of things, right? So, and then the pipeline experience showcase website is what we're doing next, right? What is in the pipeline, what's gonna come next, and also the system that we use to quickly launch new website, right? So at this moment, we're gonna build this model, this system, all right? The pipeline experience showcase website model system, where we're gonna basically document the whole development of SVG.
I get it.
Yeah, so then it's going to be very fast in launching all these new websites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I show you this then? Okay. Here. Have you Joyce, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Okay. Where are you guys? Okay, I'm at line 28.
Yeah.
I met these people. They're beautiful people. I met one of the guys in the network, one of the, I guess, leaders. They're beautiful people in New Zealand. And they spent, I think, a long time, over a decade, building together this thing. What they're actually called is Inspiral. But they have so many different names, actually. It's Inspiral. But then if you go to this website, it's Better Work Together. So then some of it is our equivalent of SVG, where it's like their business services. There's a consulting group, and then they built like a software. So then they call that Lumio, which is organizing. Maybe we can actually even use Lumio because it's about network organizing. And then if you go to this page, this is almost like their showcase website, because it's like, here's their network. There's that brand, Optimi. There's this Lumio, which is like a software they built. Greater Than is kind of like this consulting. That's our vision. That's almost like our SVG. If you look at it, it's a very nice website. But maybe the umbrella is like this whole list of these are like 5 or 6 different brands that this one community in New Zealand has. But it's also a network, and they also do mission stuff. I guess we're trying to, I mean, the way that they did it looks professional. It's a little confusing, but it's all there, sort of. And they kind of all link together. So that's kind of what we're trying to do, right?
Exactly. We decided that, that we want to go. So we made a step back. We brought back all our essence, right? We evolved into this new model, and we said, all right, let's step back and launch, but much bigger. So when we launch, we don't count only on SDG for income. We have a lot of more ways to create income, and we create a one place where everything that we do is showcased, so that the public can easily go there and see quickly a list of things that we do, and it's something it's applicable to what they're looking for. They can easily from there go into the website of that particular program activity or work that we provide, where they can find all the details. But that's exactly what we're doing, a showcase of what we're doing, what we're active at the moment. Everything,
Okay.
everything, yeah, under one big
Well, I've seen this.
umbrella. Yeah.
Okay, so I've
Alberto,
kind of seen this with Inspiral. They are literally the same people, but then there's like, I'm like, okay, where's your magazine? And they're like, oh, it's Outershare. Where's your software? It's Lumio. Greater Than. That's they're like, oh, consulting, go to Greater Than. Inspiral is like kind of like their nonprofit arm, but they do have multiple websites, and unless you click around, they sort of all link to each other. And I swear, I think it's the same people doing all this. So I
Yeah,
kind of
we're
see
gonna do
us
it much better for sure.
much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
much better.
It's nice, but you're
Alberto,
already saying that it's a bit confusing that you don't understand. We're gonna
Well,
do it
it's
very
confusing
very
from the outside, but you know them and you're like, oh, this is all the same thing, you know, sort of. And they list everything, you know, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you remember, as I said, one of the first sessions that you came, you said, yeah, it's so confusing. There's so many websites, there's so many names, so many things. It's all a bit over the place, right? This something that would solve that, right? Because we would have one umbrella website that we would launch, and we focus on the launch, so that the public can come, and they can immediately find various services or various programs that we offer to them, right? And with a broader also income opportunities, much broader income opportunities for us, right? Because we would have the sponsorship, we would have also the investment model under SVG. Right? SVG is all like external client investments and stuff, right? The fundraising now as well. We want to do.
yeah, Alberto, can you see line 4?
Okay, line 4.
The URL, is this the FQN? It should be in line 8 or line 4?
No, this doesn't exist. Umbrella Showcase website.
Okay, so this is line 8.
Yeah, community equity. Yeah, this is maybe more the cooperative ship, right?
Okay.
If it says 0% Joyce, it does not been created, doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess she was asking if this is like the old sort of, maybe we don't have to start all over. Maybe it could be modified.
Exactly. We don't want to start from zero. We want to use what we already have, update it, improve it, right? So basically, for all this apart from the Umbrella Showcase website, there would be something new, obviously. But for all of this, we would take something that we already have and work on that. Right.
Okay,
So
this one should be this one should be here.
So the community equity, yeah, community equity is under
Under
under 5. So it's one of it could be either this one or this one, right?
Okay, so that
Here.
can you transfer?
Or this one, yeah. So let me do it like this. We would have these two that we can decide which one we wanna use, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we can like build upon.
Basically, what we do is so much bigger than just SVG, right? So we say, since we're doing this launch and we are evolving into this model, yeah, let's go big. Let's go big or go home. So let's do a nice umbrella showcase website where we showcase all that we're doing at the moment or that we're active. And obviously, we don't want to build from scratch each website. We want to use what we already have and update it, improve it.
Okay, well that's fine. But if you go, I did share one more example is Community Umbrato. They
Yeah.
have they kind of I don't know what they do, but they're sort of I just found them today. I was like, maybe this could be like a little bit like the FQN umbrella showcase website. That plus the other links because they say it's an ecosystem. I was like, they have the Discord team. If you click on it, there's a bunch of things that they do, programs and how to get involved. And then I also see that they have office hours, and
Yeah,
sign in
exactly.
community.
We want to build something like that. Exactly.
I have
Yeah.
no idea who these people are, and they have a map of where they do. So, like, I guess, but it overall, there's a lot of pages. So I still lean. I'm not gonna try to persuade you and Joyce and Jay right now to put it all as much as possible under one website. But if we can, they sort of managed to do it. Umbraco, Umbraco, but it's yeah. So that's there.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference that our idea is from this one is that from here you can already have all the details that you need, right? What we want to do is to create a like a front, right?
Mhm,
Like a gate
mhm,
where
mhm.
you can access through the website that are going to be listed the details of what you're looking for, right? So a very cool, simple website, which is the front of the whole organization, and it just lists quickly the what we're active, the programs that we're doing, and then you have the link to the website of that program, of that service, where you can there find all the details and become a client or join the program or whatever, right? Because
So,
this would also mean less work because we have already a lot of website ready. We just need to update them, make them better, right? So we create a showcase, and we otherwise we would create a super big website where we need to merge everything. It's also difficult because a lot of things are non-profit, some things are for profit, and it's difficult to include them all in one single website.
Mhm. Okay. What were you gonna say, Joyce? I think we're just going in circles. I get it. I get that you guys want to create it. I get it. We'll just see how it happens. I can only work on one at a time, but
Exactly, one at a time.
yeah.
Everything will be prioritized by the model, by the trajectories. So everything is going to
Okay,
be
so I'm gonna
prioritized.
delete line 13 to 26 right now because I'm
No,
trying
why,
to
why?
bucket all. Because
Oh,
that's my example of like how we can
yeah.
maybe make only two.
yeah, but don't
And
delete
then
anything. We don't usually don't delete anything. This is notes, right? So it's better to have them than not to have them. So just
okay,
delete
but
notes.
then let's keep the list of the eight, and then as we do examples, if it comes up that oh wait that kind of fits under this, then we can make it sub pages. Otherwise, right now it looks like there's eight. So
Yeah, exactly. So now the next step. So now we've worked so much on getting organized in bringing back the policies, bringing back a lot of things, right? So and building this new model with the team schedule and the trajectories and everything. So now we are starting. This is the infrastructure, is the foundation that's gonna is gonna direct us, right, for I don't know, the next
okay,
year. So now we know that our North Star is the launch of this umbrella web showcase website. So now, as Jay
wow.
as Jay asked, okay, now
Uh,
let's do a voting form where we vote on which website we should include in this launch already. That's what we're doing. Once
okay, I think
once
that's so
once
good.
we have
I heard it.
agreement on that, yeah, once we have
Uh,
agreement on that, then we're gonna prioritize the website and we're gonna work on them one at a time, one at a time.
Okay.
And when one is ready, it's online. So we do a
Mm,
soft launch, all right? Because obviously SVG, we do a soft, it's ready. Okay, perfect. We say it's ready. We do a soft launch. So if we start to get client, we're not going to say, oh no, no, sorry, we didn't launch officially with the big umbrella website, showcase website, right? We
mm,
want to start soft launches that, I mean, if clients start coming, we wanna take them on, right? We don't want to wait.
mm. Okay. Well, I changed. Okay. Okay. So the topic number 3 is CCC setup, right? So there's two things I'm working on: the budget and recruitment. How do I recruit? Okay, so to unleash, don't you get, everyone wants to unlock the nonprofit funds. So do I. My number one priority is number 8 on this list. My number 2 priority is I also want to make money through SVG and refer clients. So those are the only two I care about at the moment, because and I can't move forward with the reason why I'm stuck with board recruitment right now is because they asked for a website. It needs to be updated, and they want to, for them to join the board, even though it's like they're like referral acquaintances. I do want, again, to have a professional impression, so I need to prioritize making Cause Collective. The fact that there's 6 8 different websites is kind of annoying, because right now I really just need to recruit board members so that we can get them going and moving forward. The second thing we need to do is I have a bunch of clients waiting to hear from us, and there's no movement and not enough income in the not for profit budget. We just need to do the SVG and finish it up. These are both at 70%. I don't really think we should be voting or spending time on the other ones right this month, and even vote next month or something like that, because as soon as the income is released, then we can, I don't know, make all the other 50 other websites later on. But we really should, I mean, focus on getting the 2 websites that are almost done, basically done, so that I can recruit board members and work on the budgets and then start getting in clients. So that's my little thing.
Yeah, and it's perfectly feasible, right? Because as soon as I mean, this is a step that we need to take, right? We need to vote on the website, but obviously SVG is definitely going to be there, right? So,
Mhm.
and if we want to prioritize SVG, we will prioritize SVG, all right? So we're going
Mhm.
to finish up SVG, soft launch SVG first, right? So, well,
You want
then
that to be number 1?
I don't know. I mean, I'll see how it goes. It's going to be prioritized
Let's do that. That
by
one was
by
collected. Yeah.
by 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 the process, right?
Hmm.
You're gonna be you're part of the process, so obviously I'm part of the process. Everybody's part of the process, right? Everything happens through agreement, right? So if we all say, oh, Mel has already clients ready, we need SVG website to be ready to soft launch. Let's prioritize SVG during our weekly schedule sessions for the website works, right? So
Hmm.
this is it's part of the process, right? Part of the process. It's made of people taking decisions, of us taking decisions, right? Uh, so perfect. So be sure that you vote on the voting form that we're going to send now, and then be sure to
Uh,
come on when we'll do coordination. It's Monday. Monday we do
hmm.
all this coordination, so we're going to start prioritizing, and we're going to start deciding on what we're working first. So SVG is very ready. If we all agree that SVG is the top priority for the prime trajectory, is so for more than 30% of the time that we spend during the week, then we're all going to be working on SVG, and SVG in 1 week is already going to be ready, right?
Hmm.
For the CCC board setup. So
Hmm.
we are going through our recruitment process, right? So we are setting up the recruitment process, and I don't know. I mean, what you need for your recruitment, because I'm aware that you're doing a parallel recruitment, and we have
Oh,
decided.
you're actually also recruiting?
Yeah, we're setting up the recruitment. We're gonna start the recruitment. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. but we're still starting, right? So, but we all know that. I mean, that's super important, so that we
Mhm.
recruit the board members. Two, three. We said three board members, right?
Yeah. So I have board members that are potential that are interested, but right now I need to update the URL. I need to update the title. It's almost done. There's like 5 things the year, and then basically that website is almost done. So I'm gonna say this is like maybe 80% done. Yeah. So
The CCC website. You're working on the CCC website.
yeah.
Can you link it? Do you have a link?
Yep. It's linked.
Oh, it's linked.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
under
So
the CCC website, I was thinking that today's conversation about the life support that could be included under the CCC current website. Um, and then I was thinking that even the fundraising, because that's within CCC, I've been thinking could go under. Those are the two main that I was thinking fit under, but otherwise, I could just updated it without thinking about the other purposes like life support and such.
okay. So here I see Work Collaborative for Transmotive Community (WCTC).
Yep, so we have to change the title, and then we have to change the title. It was a part. It was the yeah. We have to change the title, and then it's basically just change some. I made this 10 year. I don't know, 8 years ago, something like that. 2018. I'm or no longer 16, 15, 2015 or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to. I mean, I'm aware that you're developing a recruitment process by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, if what you need is to work on the CCC website in your process, now you need the website to be updated in order to move forward with your process. I mean, let's
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
let's agree to work on that. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. So
we
then,
are we are just setting up, and I think on Monday we're going to finish up this setup, and we're going to be posting probably only on Workana and Upwork
for what?
for the board members, the volunteers,
Oh.
because we want to have a board with 5 members, right?
He has,
three
he's talking to
volunteers
someone.
Uh,
3 volunteers, and which are the ones we need to recruit,
we already have 3 people,
and
and I
two
already have 3 people in mind. Yeah.
and
So,
two which is going to be you and Jay, that are paid members, that are paid
y-
board
uh,
members.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good. So we want to have three, so that the board
Yeah.
I mean, they can take decisions, right? Otherwise,
Hmm.
for but if you're already so ahead, I mean, you should definitely come to Monday for this CCC session, which is at 5. Uh, I think it's 5 p.m. for you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I make sure to send the
Um,
invitation.
I know I saw that. Jay told me about it and Stacy mentioned it, but I think it's I just need to do the work, update the board, and the thing is that I don't think you're going to be successful with Upwork and these other things because they're going to like join what? Oh, nice paragraph description. Where's the website? What's the history? What is it about? So you need a website. Again, yeah, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They,
I've never hired. I never recruited the board members for a nonprofit, right? So
Mhm.
we can also say, I mean, we have just created this nonprofit in order
We
to.
didn't though. It's like 15 years ago, honestly. It's a spin-off. So I rather say that we've been working on this for 15 years and that this is a new brand of it, which is basically a new brand. So then it looks like we just didn't come up with something overnight. I think I've been working on CCC recruitment. All I need is like a polished website so that it looks like we're organized, and then invite them. You know, almost every, I don't think you would be successful with a random post or an ad. So I think I'm really like 99% close to securing them. I just need to finish the website and then schedule a Zoom meeting and then do a little deck to walk them through things, and then we're good to go. You know, is my idea.
I wasn't aware of that. I mean, I'll bring this up with Jay, and I'll see how this fits in everything, because from my understanding, CCC is just a part of the whole MO, right? Because the thing is that we have CLN, which is like the purest value of nonprofit, so no board members can be paid in CLN. Then we have WCTC, right, which is the one that we use for the sponsorship, to
Correct.
sponsor. Okay, right. So where the sponsorship happens, right? So it's a tool. It's an entity
Mhm.
that's a tool to for the taxes and everything, where we keep the sponsorship programs. And then we have CCC now, that we are. I mean, okay, I didn't know has been incorporated from such a long time, but CCC is the entity that is overseeing the funds, right? Overseeing the funds, and
Oh,
mainly the purpose of CCC is that these funds are available to the FQN workers, but mainly its purpose is to pay Jay and you, so that you and
um,
Jay can have a salary, because we couldn't do it with CLNN, and we couldn't do it with WCTC. So CCC
right,
is the one that it's in the MO. CCC is the one that oversees the funds that come from the nonprofit, fr- from the sponsorship programs mainly. Right? Today the funds
right.
from the sponsorship program. Yeah. But if you're
Okay.
so advanced in this, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll bring it up with Jay, and we see what I mean. Sure,
Yeah, no, I
we all
talked
want
to
to get
him
this.
honestly
Yeah.
a month and a half ago, but then basically I got really Stacy happened. That was what we call a curveball, and we were like, "Oh, I was honestly about to finish update, you know, finish with board recruitment, and then I decided to help Stacy, then we decided to hire her, and then she's supposed to help with CCC, so then I've been waiting for her to explain to her CCC and the whole nonprofit thing, but I'm pretty sure she's done 0 hours. She's only attended meetings, and so I'm no longer interested in relying on her to help with
Or
CCC
us in
anymore,
general. Yeah, or us in
or
general.
us in general. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not realistic, and it's already delayed me um, about a month and a half. Just it's been a lot of hours. Those 30, 40 hours I spent on Stacy, I would have already had this done. You know, so yeah. So
Yeah,
so you know,
I,
there's
I, I, I get it.
CLN.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get it. I get it.
WCCC, CCC, these ones, they don't need websites. We could create 3 websites, but we are just saying that this is the public facing. So then with public facing, we say that we have a lineage of these other 3, and then this is the newest version. So it did get established last year, and filed last year, but it's a continuation of the other entities, essentially. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
exactly.
why.
You see,
Yeah.
I mean, they all work in together in synergy, right? But the way that CLN has been built is that it's like the purest form of a nonprofit. So there's no possibility to have a board that's paid. That's a
No,
paid
no,
board.
I understand, but that's because Jay is setting it up this way. If you go back to the website, um, I made it
Yeah.
for CLN. At first, it was Community Life Network, and then he was like, "No, no, no, let's make it WCTC." So then now it's called WCTC. And then instead of doing a whole new website, I'm just going to change the title and call it CCC, the mission, and then call it CCC because it literally does the same thing. The only thing that's different is that the number of board members. Because if you look at the mission and what we do for all of them, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, they all work in synergy. They all work under the MO. but we want a public facing CCC, because CCC is who's overseeing the funds, the money, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
CCC is where where we're setting up this board
Mm-hmm.
that can use the funds from the nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk about with CCC. Explain to you guys that my reminder for this coming week is to finish the website and then get like a very simple, maybe just 5 slide deck, so that when we present, and then you guys can be involved, or whoever wants to be in the meeting, we do a presentation and explain to them what CCC is. We tell them their board roles, responsibilities, and then that's it. Yeah. And then there you go, and then come up with a budget afterwards, and then they'll vote on the budget.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up with Jay and see how we can speed up the whole thing for sure. But I mean,
I don't understand what you guys are going to do on Monday with Stacy when she has no idea and hasn't done anything with it, what that meeting is going to look like. But I'm going to see if I can attend. I have a busy Monday, but it's at 5 o'clock my time, right? So, yeah.
5 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can split. I can work with Stacy, and we see. I need to send her the email anyways. I mean, Stacy, it's a temporary hire, so the temporary hire, it's 1 month. In 1 month,
Mm-hmm.
you are temporary hired for you to start getting on board and become active in the budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the budget doesn't exist. The nonprofit budget doesn't exist. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously, her month is over. So she needs to wait for the budget to be set up to make a new proposal, so that we can vote if she's going to be hired or not. It's up to
Okay.
her. I mean, as Jay said, I mean, if she's coming on Monday, she's not going to be able to be paid base pay, only back pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't
Got
know
it.
how
Yeah.
she's going to react to that. But I mean, we have policies, we have processes, we need to follow them. We can ban them and everything, but I mean, try to speed things up, like what we're going to try to do now with this new information that you're giving me about the CCC board setup. We'll see what happens. But I know, I mean, anyways, for sure, Monday, I think it's very important that we meet and we potentially finalize all the decisions for CCC being set up very quickly.
Yeah. The thing with CCC is basically, they said they were interested. I spent about 5 hours talking to some of these people and explaining what we do, but then I got distracted. So I don't know if they're still interested. But when I talked to them a month ago, they were like waiting for a follow up. I sent them an email, and they still said they were interested. So it's right now. It's to me, this is the biggest thing, is because it's is to follow up with them, make sure they're interested, and make them excited. And then this is why I wanted to spend time launching the life support, is because I think that could easily fit under CCC, or we can explain it that it is a program of CCC, or we're doing something like we're doing life support. I don't want to confuse new people also too much. I remember onboarding Stacy. She was like, "Give me the website. Give me the website. What's the website?" And and so they need a website as well too. New people just need a website, and they want to be proud if they're volunteering their time or working at a company. So I think the website is very important. So
the website is very
just
important, but I mean, the what we do is not CCC, right? The website is the Life Support Alliance program. How do we make this Life Alliance program happen? How does it function? All right, there is an organization. Our organization is a multi organizations entity. All right, that provides the infrastructure, provides all the tools for the work to happen that is needed to coordinate administrate and develop the Life Support Alliance program. So CCC is a tool, or it's a part of the MO that works towards the Life Support Alliance program, that works towards the sponsorship program, that works toward the umbrella, probably the umbrella crowdfunding campaigns. Most of those crowdfunding campaigns they're going to be under CCC or WCC, right? So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand the website for CCC, but CCC is not the umbrella. The umbrella is the MO, is the Life Support Alliance program, is the sponsorship programs, where CCC fits in order to manage and to
I think you're overcomplicating things. But yes,
no,
I know.
I'm not overcomplicating. I'm trying to because you keep saying the life support should go under CCC website.
Yeah, because it was under CLN. I know that Jay is
and you're
explaining
perfectly
the reason.
right. Yeah, and you're perfectly right. CCC. What does CCC do? Why do we have CCC? We have CCC because